This is the final presentation scenario. I'm doing number 2 on our list. Hello, JC. I just wanted to talk to you about your behavior in class. I realize that a lot of the time when I am speaking or in independent time, you are on your phone or doodling, and I was just wondering as to why that is.
Well, I'm not really interested in math, and I don't really find it useful, and so I don't really pay attention to class.
All right. Well, how do you feel as though you act in other classes? Do you think your behavior is pretty standard across the board, or do you think it's just this class that you're finding yourself falling out of?
I think that my behavior in other classes has been fine. I think that I don't find it interesting, and so I think that's why I'm falling behind.
Okay. Well, since you're not paying attention, we obviously are going to have to switch some things around. So there's going to be no more cell phones allowed in the classroom. So at the beginning of the day, I'm going to need you to put that in a bucket. That's just to help me make sure that your focus is, even if you're doodling, your focus will still be on the class and not necessarily on your phone. And I hope you respect that. Pertaining to your homework, it no longer comes in on time. I realized at the beginning of the quarter it did, and I'm wondering, has something been going on and you just feel as though you don't have time, or is it just a lack of interest?
Mostly lack of interest.
Lack of interest. Okay.
And other classes that are overpowering, I feel like, to this class.
I understand that. High school's a tough time and takes a lot of effort and time. But I wonder if you were given some independent work time where you actually worked on your homework and you had time for questions for me in class, and they were more geared towards your interests. Do you feel as though you would finish your work and then whatever you have left after class time finishes, that is your homework, rather than me assigning different assignments to you?
Yeah, I think that would help a lot.
Okay.
Actually.
What kind of interests do you have?
I play a lot of sports, and so I'm really interested in sports.
Okay.
And I like to draw.
Okay, very cool. So do you feel like if I integrated drawing into a geography lesson where you had to draw shape, or I'm sorry, geometry lesson, and you had to draw shapes pertaining to the question, do you feel like that would be something you would succeed at?
Yeah, I think that would help a lot.
Okay, and I do know from conferring with your other teachers that your reading level is a little below grade level, which is fine. There's always room for growth, but is there any way that I can help you with that?
I think maybe just like watching over what I am reading, and I don't know, maybe incorporating more word problems or helping me on those individually.
Okay, awesome. So I'd like to create a behavior support plan with you where basically we'll just write down everything we talked about and the efforts that we're going to make to switch around your behavior and hopefully get you a little more interested in the math lessons. And it's just something that I'll need you to sign, and after you sign it, it'll go in your file, and then after that, hopefully we can just make sure that that is integrated throughout the rest of the year. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Great, wonderful. Problems resolved.